life together. Hey, it's your girl, Dr. Tongie. You know, from the Talk to Tongie show. Are you ready to maximize your business exposure? Of course you are. Why not consider placing an ad right here with me on the Talk to Tongie show on DBS? It's your girl, Dr. Tongie. You know, from the Talk to Tongie show. Are you ready to maximize your business exposure? Of course you are. Why not consider placing an ad right here with me on the Talk to Tongie show on DBS? It's your girl, Dr. Tongie. You know, from the Talk to Tongie show. Are you ready to maximize your business exposure? Of course you are. Why not consider placing an ad right here with me on the Talk to Tongie show on DBS? It's your girl, Dr. Tongie. You know, from the Talk to Tongie show. Are you ready to maximize your business exposure? Of course you are. Why not consider placing an ad right here with me on the Talk to Tongie show on DBS? It's your girl, Dr. Tongie. You know, from the Talk to Tongie show. Are you ready to maximize your business exposure? Of course you are. Why not consider placing an ad right here with me on the Talk to Tongie show on DBS? It's your girl, Dr. Tongie. You know, from the Talk to Tongie show. Are you ready to maximize your business exposure? Of course you are. Why not consider placing an ad right here with me on the Talk to Tongie show on DBS? It's your girl, Dr. Tongie. You know, from the Talk to Tongie show. Are you ready to maximize your business exposure? Of course you are. Why not consider placing an ad right here with me on the Talk to Tongie show on DBS? It's your girl, Dr. Tongie. You know, from the Talk to Tongie show. Are you ready to maximize your business exposure? Of course you are. Why not consider placing an ad right here with me on the Talk to Tongie show on DBS? Dr. Tongie, you know from the Talk to Tongie show. Are you ready to maximize your business exposure? Of course you are. Why not consider placing an ad right here with me on the Talk to Tongie show on DBS? It's your girl, Dr. Tongie, you know from the Talk to Tongie show. Are you ready to maximize your business exposure? Of course you are. Why not consider placing an ad right here with me on the Talk to Tongie show on DBS? It's your girl, Dr. Tongie, you know from the Talk to Tongie show. Are you ready to maximize your business exposure? Of course you are. Why not consider placing an ad right here with me on the Talk to Tongie show on DBS? It's your girl, Dr. Tongie, you know from the Talk to Tongie show. Are you ready to maximize your business exposure? Of course you are. Why not consider placing an ad right here with me on the Talk to Tongie show on DBS? It's your girl, Dr. Tongie, you know from the Talk to Tongie show. Are you ready to maximize your business exposure? Of course you are. Why not consider placing an ad right here with me on the Talk to Tongie show on DBS? It's your This is Dr. Tongie. I'm from a little town called Columbus, Mississippi, and I've come all the way here to show you exactly how you can live abundantly.
Fear is nothing. You hear me? You can do anything you put your mind to.
I'm your girl, Dr. Tongie. We're going to do life together. Hey, welcome. Happy Thursday. It's your girl, your friend, Dr. Tongie. You're in for a treat with Talk to Tongie tonight. I am so grateful and so honored that you'd allow me in your home, whether it's your living room, your kitchen, your boudoir, wherever you're looking and watching, we are grateful, so very grateful to have you. You know how we start the show. I do not ever want to take anyone for granted, so thank you. I'm just, as my mama would say, I'm just smitten by all of the love, because I'm from the school of love makes the world go round, and you guys have been truly loving me, and I'm grateful, truly grateful. We've had a phenomenal guest or guests that have been on the show that are highlighting what they do and why they do it, and hence the reason the Talk to Tongie show was created, so that I could go into every community and just find some locals that are doing things in the marketplace or wherever, whatever you're doing, where the show is about shedding light on you and celebrating you right where you are. It's championing you to continue to live the life that you're supposed to be living, you know, the life of an agent of change. So thank you. And I know that tonight is not going to disappoint, because the guest that's coming up on the show is one that, let's just say that I have been working with him for a while now. And the moment that I realized that, you know what, this guy is he's somebody I better be watching out for. And sure enough, I'd see him at a particular station, and every time I'd see him, he'd greet me with a hello and smiles. And I guess there was an affinity to him, because he reminded me so much of my own son. Such a great father. And such a great listener, and just an all-around beautiful person. So, you know, we started chomping at the bits with one another, and he told me that he has a desire and he wanted to launch his own business. And if you know anything about me, right, I love business, even when I don't do what I'm supposed to do in the business. I learned by trial and error. But this guy, it was just, I just kept watching him over and over, and he was so consistent in what he was saying and what he was doing. And then he had an opportunity to shoot me with his camera, and I saw his work, and I'm thinking, wow, how can I get more of this? I had no idea that, you know, God would have it, that our steps were ordered and we would be working together in the near future. Right? So without further ado, because I'm getting really excited here and I'm about to start sweating, and I don't want to sweat. I want to bring on this guy before we go to break, because you know him. I know you do. You've seen him in the square. You've seen him with his camera and his laser focused face that just lets you know that this guy is not here to be playing around. So right before break, let's go ahead and introduce this man, none other than Mr. Kendrick Williams of See, Capture, Inspire. Did I do that right?
Right. Quite right.
You know, it's kind of different not being behind the camera.
Way different now in front of the camera, you know? So it's like, hey guys.
Oh, you're doing so wonderful, man. Thank you so much for finally giving in to me, because I was not going to quit until I got him sitting down next to me so he can tell us his story of how he got here, because it resonates with so many people, so many young people that are saying, Kendrick, man, I want to start my own business, dude, but I just don't know how to get that done. And you're going to peel back some layers for us this night, aren't you?
Oh, I'll try.
Now, look, if I'm too invasive, all you got to do is just step on my toe, okay?
Will do for sure.
Because he knows how I do it.
Yeah.
All right. So, right after this quick break, we're going to get into this man's story. And I know that he's going to inspire you. I know he's going to motivate you. And he's going to want to make you move from where you are to where you want to be. So, stay tuned. Be right back. This is Dr. Tongie. I'm from a little town called Columbus, Mississippi, and I've come all the way here to show you exactly how you can live abundantly.
Fear is nothing. You hear me? You can do anything you put your mind to.
I'm your girl, Dr. Tongie. We're going to do life together. Hey, it's your girl, Dr. Tongie, and I'm with Louisy. And Lizzie, tell everybody what show you're going to watch. She watches on DBS and tell us why.
It's very entertaining.
Entertaining. Isn't she gorgeous? I swear to you, I didn't pay her to say it. Check me out on DBS Thursday nights at 8 o'clock. Bye. Hey, it's your girl, Dr. Tongie. You know, from the Talk to Tongie show. Are you ready to maximize your business exposure? Of course you are. Why not consider placing an ad right here with me on the Talk to Tongie show on DBS? It's your girl, Dr. Tongie. You know, from the Talk to Tongie show. Are you ready to maximize your business exposure? Of course you are. Why not consider placing an ad right here with me on the Talk to Tongie show on DBS? You already know who it is, your girl, Dr. Tongie. And I'm with
Shama
Shama. And Shama, where do you watch the show?
on DBS.
And tell me
Most
why.
times on my phone.
Really? Tell me why you watch the show.
It's a lot. I'm not able to say, honestly, I'm not able to say.
She's lost her words.
But you're a role model. You're just you're a nice person, and then you push, you tell, you give us something to live or something to go. So that's why I love you.
You make me cry. I swear to you, I didn't make you say it.
No, I'm on it. That's why I love you. Always tell us to stay. You give us positive feedback. So,
All right. Watch out for Shama when you're up in the north, all right? She's over and tell them where they can find you.
I'm at your restaurant.
This is Dr. Tongie. I'm from a little town called Columbus, Mississippi, and I've come all the way here to show you exactly how you can live abundantly.
Fear is nothing. You hear me? You can do anything you put your mind to.
I'm your girl, Dr. Tongie. We're going to do life together. All right, we are back. Thank you for hanging out with us. So, for just some uplifting and motivating and just a feel-good kind of series that we've got going. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Dr. Tongie. My friends on this station call me Tongie, and you're tuning in to Talk to Tongie. And we're here with Mr. Kendrick Williams live in studio. Hi there.
Hi.
Who happens to be my executive producer on this show, and he's just an amazing guy. And when I tell you that I said the soliloquy of how he just made me feel like he was a son. I mean, I'm going around just claiming folks' children. That's what I do, man. But it was something about you, Kendrick, that it resonated with me when I was your age, and how I remember sitting down with you and asking you, so what do you want? And you said, I want to change the world. That blew my mind, because how many folk really say that and then put action behind it to do it, right? That's who you are.
Yeah.
So I want to shout out, because we got some folk that are watching and listening before we start to unravel who this mystery man really is. There's a Miss Jadelle Joseph that says, good night, Dr. Tongie. Hi there, sweetheart. And glad to be here tonight, and we're glad to have you here. Thank you. And she says, Kendrick, you look awesome. Sending you guys some love. How about that? Thank you very,
Thank
very
you.
much. And then there's Mickey and Janine all the way from Arizona. Hey, how are you, babies? And then there's James, who is watching. Thank you, James and Beverly, right?
Yep.
And of course, Kaden and Kendrick, who happen to be co-creators of the show. And there's no nepotism here. They happen to be my grandbabies. They better be watching, I'm telling you. All right, let's get into this, man, because I want to hear your story. The world wants to hear your story. How did you get here?
Now, you want a short version or long version?
Well, you got me for an hour, so I want that version.
It all started in my early teens, around about 12, 13.
Okay.
Just scrubbing through, because, when your older siblings leave the house, sometimes they leave
Yeah.
suitcases of stuff,
For sure, for sure.
So, being as cheeky as I was then,
Yeah.
I was just going through suitcases looking for things, you know?
Yeah.
If a shirt might fit me or pants might fit me, you know?
I love
So,
it.
I stumbled upon some photographs of underwater photography.
Oh, wow.
So I was asking my mom, like, who did this and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
I wasn't really in touch with my older siblings because of the age
Okay.
difference and stuff. They're way ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm way, So,
Yeah.
And it was like my older brother. And I was just scrolling through them. Now, back then was film. You have the 24 roll, your 36 roll and stuff like that.
Okay,
Yes.
now you're telling
So-
my age, baby. Okay.
But I'm still young, so yeah.
Yeah.
But I was just going through it, and there was just some awesome pictures there. I mean,
Wow.
knowing down there barely any light and to see the colors and stuff,
Oh.
And I was just like, I want to try that.
Did you really?
Yeah,
That's how it was birthed.
that's how it was birthed.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. So thank you, brothers, big brothers, right? Big brothers.
Big brother,
that
yeah.
left a suitcase of goodies for this baby to sink his teeth into. So you saw all of this. What's your mindset then? You're still in school, right? You're in school.
Yeah, going
okay.
to secondary school.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
just started.
Okay.
It was just like, that's just what I want to try and do. Let's see if I can make it a hobby.
Really?
But it wasn't really photography yet. I just wanted to dive.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I just wanted to dive. Just get underwater to see it for myself.
Wow.
Yeah, without a camera. Yeah.
Wow.
But then again, I say probably my ticket to doing that is probably by holding a camera.
That's it. Absolutely.
So why not try both?
Yeah.
I still haven't tried it yet. I think that's the only thing I have not done thus far.
So you're looking at this, and in your mind you're saying, I want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
So what hobbies, and how old were you then?
12, 13, I was
Okay.
into sports. I was playing football,
Okay.
basketball in school and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And everyone knows, as an all-rounder. I'll just
Okay,
put it as
all
that.
right.
For
That-
those who know, no.
I'm about to say no. For those who know, no.
I play
But for
cricket.
those who don't,
Yes. Those who
Cricket.
don't, I play, yes. I still
wow.
play.
Are you serious?
Yes, I still play. It all started from primary school and stuff. That was my gateway to losing weight. I was a chubby
Oh,
little one.
come on.
Yeah, my mom goes around telling that story all the time. 9 pounds, 16 ounces of trouble. Her best.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh! So you've got this. Do I say passion at this time or
I can say passion, yes.
passion? Yeah.
Because it took my eye.
Yeah.
The brother before me used to draw.
Okay.
Yeah, but I tried that and it wasn't working out. Because he was the immediate one there, so that's who I looked up to at that point in time until I came across the
Sure.
suitcase.
Yeah.
And then getting to know my brother a little bit better and stuff like that, because he used to come, around the
Gotcha.
house and stuff more.
Absolutely.
Then I was like, yeah, that's
That's
what
what you want.
I need to do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't it something, moms and dads, how you can have children right in your home and you really you're learning what their ins and outs are, if that's for a better word.
Yeah.
So now you're taking up the photography. Is that right? Photography.
Mm-hmm.
And what does that look like? Are you still in school? You're taking pictures of weddings or bar mitzvahs?
Well, actually, then it was in church. My mom had an automatic film camera that the same brother got, Mickey.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to impress some girls. So, you know, you're going through your teen years, you have some nice girls around, you're trying dating, you know.
For sure.
So you need a start a conversation.
There you go.
So it's like, hey, you know.
Look at this.
Yeah.
So you're writing a book, what to do when looking for a date. No, I'm joking.
Next episode.
Yeah, next episode.
Next episode.
So you're doing this, and have you gotten a camera at that time? Or?
No, I was just borrowing my mom's one, and then she used to travel back and forth to New York and stuff. So she would leave it, try and hide it.
Yeah.
But you can't hide things with kids that always sneak around. Nah. It's always in a drawer somewhere. You know?
Yeah.
So found it.
Found it.
It had some rose in it. I used it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And usually she'll bring the rose up to wash and then come back. It's so strange saying that now, wash.
Oh,
you know, wash the pictures.
Yeah.
And when that comes back, probably 2 pictures out of a 24 roll is good.
Are you serious?
So all my trying to impress, just, you know, is either the picture's black or it's just too white. You know, because when that flash hits, it just hits. And then you have no idea of lighting or anything. You just want to show off or, you know, try something, you know. Yes,
absolutely, you do. And that's what you did, right?
So it was trial and error through all that until I got my opportunity in Form 5 to actually go.
So tell me, what does that look like now? You're serious about what you're doing.
Yes.
Now, what does seriousness look like for you?
Well, it turned from a hobby to a business.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Wow. So did you know that I love this, I'm following this as a passion, and this is going to be my business?
Yeah.
Did you know it?
Yep.
Come on.
Right from the get, from the time I actually did my first event, that was in Form 5, that was school sports, athletics.
Yeah.
I got an opportunity with Photographic Images, then Stephen Paul. That's how I entered photography.
Okay.
Although there was a club I wasn't part of, you know.
Yeah.
I just fit myself in. I say, I want to do that. You know, so I just had a camera and just started clicking.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And based on what I saw my brother did, you know, you kind of have an idea as to how to frame, stay straight.
Yeah.
And then basically what he told me, you have portrait, landscape, choose one.
Oh my God.
A single person is portrait, a group is landscape, or if you just want to do a wide shot, it's just landscape. And I was just clicking, but the camera was on auto, then he set it to auto. I'm fresh.
So all of those who are watching, and you got this hobby, and your mama and daddy don't know what you're doing in the room now, landscape and portrait. I just learned something. All right, so now you're doing this, and you're loving it, right? You're just, what does it look like for you saying, I found my love, this is what I want to do? You already had hobbies, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But this particular one, why this hobby? Turning it into a business. That's the why.
It's just like, if there's something you really love, you just eat, sleep, dream. That's the only thing that's running through your head.
Come on.
Yeah. It's
Absolutely.
just like, I want to wake up and just run and do that.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff like that. I just want to try that out. You know, if I get somewhere.
Yeah.
I get somewhere.
Yeah.
But going through the process and with the opportunities I got up front, learning lighting and, you know, stuff like that, the passion just grew.
Wow.
And, you know, working for someone within there, and then, you know, the key thing for me back then, as I was young, I was like 17 when I actually started working for.
Oh, come on. Wow.
And to heckle and say, I love it.
Yeah.
You know, and it was a Photoshop then.
Yeah.
Some clients will walk in and want one picture.
Okay.
It's a studio.
For sure.
I just clicking away. And then when you sit down and you start to show them the images and like, okay, I want this, I want that, I want that.
Yeah.
You buy more than one. So it shows now, hey, I'm doing something good. You know, and it feels good.
Right.
The money wasn't coming straight to me, but hey,
I'll
I'll take the props for thank you.
Yeah.
You know?
So Is it safe to say, and this is the younger years, I wouldn't dare say that now because we have to eat, right? Yeah, we need money to eat here. But is it safe to say that at that time it wasn't about the money?
It wasn't about the money then.
Yeah.
The salary then wasn't anything to speak about. If I have to tell the young kids now what I used to make back then, for them, that's spending money.
Ah.
You know? Yeah. So it was, you have to make it work.
You have to
and have to wake up early. Have to reach all the way Grizzly from Castries for 8 o'clock, and traffic. Yeah. Even though back then didn't have that many vehicles, but still, that trying to reach the town and trying to reach up with school open, buses are scarce because school kids. Yeah. So.
Listen to
and then you basically working for bus money.
Yeah.
So the only driving factor is learning to become better, so you can do it for yourself.
Wow, learning to become better.
Yeah.
So that you can do it for yourself.
Yep.
That sounds really that's book note worthy there. Learning to do it better. Were you thoroughly convinced now that you've got the experience? Are you ready now to even think about launching yourself into a business, or are you still kind of doing apprenticeship, kind of learning the ins and outs or the trade? What was it that clicked for you that said, this is where you need to be, no questions asked?
The thing about me, I work well with a team.
Okay.
But also I'm a strong-minded individual.
Okay.
And if I'm working with people that don't know what they're doing or can't seem to understand
for sure
a direction,
right?
Or if you're giving out orders, you need to have a direction, not ask for a direction.
Wow.
So if you're above me and that's how you are, I can't fit there, because where I see myself is doing what I do for myself. Because I know from what I've learned to where I am now, I took it really hard.
Yeah, you did.
And seeing where I want to be, it cannot be working from under somebody that sometimes my ideas, in most cases, which I knew was way better, I'm not getting the attention that I need. And hey, I'm trying to drive to go somewhere. So I mean, if I can handle it, then I gotta do it myself.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now you said a lot there, dude. You know you did, right? Yep. I'm trying to compartmentalize what you said and then trying to compartmentalize what you didn't say. Yep. So you work good you work good with a team.
Yeah.
But you just knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that if I'm going to make this work, I've got to be doing this thing by myself full time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I need to pull the reins myself.
Wow.
Not saying that I cannot work with a team, because I still do work with teams and stuff like that, and we work well because we in the field.
Yes.
We understand each other. We understand our goal. We know where we're going.
Yes.
It's just, hey, do that. I need that shot. Or we have something to do. I require this and this from you.
Yeah.
And it's expected that that can be executed.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Than the back and forth and trying to figure out, and then mistakes happen, and then it falls back down to you trying to explain why this happened, and then yet still you get the blame.
Right.
I'm done with that. If I have to be blamed for something, I have to be the one at fault myself.
Absolutely, babe.
So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you you're in for a treat? Didn't I tell you? You can't see the tail bumps here, boy. But this guy, you are speaking as someone who just, I believe in life, everybody before they get this body, this dirt suit, this earth suit, have a purpose. They do. And I think the saddest thing in the world is to live a life and you don't know what your calling is, or you don't know what your purpose is, and you go from here to there hoping that someone will tell you or give you the credence to say, hey, that's your purpose. But you knew. Wow. Where did you get that from? Where did you get, yes, I know that you found the camera and you're going through the Mickey's things. Is this Mickey?
Yeah.
But where did you get that bravado from? I gotta go for it. Because I don't see that a lot in young folk. Not to say it's not there, but you're so strong with it. You don't make any apologies or excuses about it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Wow. How'd you get that?
goes right back to those images in the suitcase. Mickey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mickey, do you see what you've done? Do you see what you've created, dude? Wow.
I've seen him start his business and thrive.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, I need to be like that.
You know you are not about to, we are not glossing over that. Hold up, time out. We're going to get into that and how Mickey was such an inspiration in just 1 minute. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back. This is Dr. Tongie. I'm from a little town called Columbus, Mississippi, and I've come all the way here to show you exactly how you can live abundantly.
Fear is nothing. You hear me? You can do anything you put your mind to.
I'm your girl, Dr. Tongie. We're going to do life together. Hey, it's your girl, Dr. Tongie. And whenever I get ready for a show, I use the Toy Day food. Toy Day Food is a proud sponsor of the Dr. Tongie Show and Dr. Tongie. Hey, it's the girl, Dr. Tongie, and I'm with Lizzie. And Lizzie, tell everybody what show you're going to do. She watches on DBS and tell us why.
It's a very entertaining.
Entertaining. She's gorgeous. I swear to you, I didn't pay her to say it. Check me out on DBS Thursday nights at 8 o'clock. Bye. I never leave home without my lip conditioner and lip scrub from Toy Day Club. It's perfect for this kind of weather and any activity. I'm Dr. Tongie from the Dr. Tongie Show and Dr. Tongie, and I endorse this product. This is Dr. Tongie. I'm from a little town called Columbus, Mississippi, and I've come all the way here to show you exactly how you can live abundantly.
Fear is nothing. You hear me? You can do anything you put your mind to.
I'm your girl, Dr. Tongie. We're going to do life together. And we are back. Thank you so very much for hanging out with us. I'm your girl, Dr. Tongie. You already know on this platform, I'm your friend Tongie, and this is another edition of Talk to Tongie, and we are in studio live with my guy, my executive producer that I shout out every time I get a chance to, none other than Kendrick Williams with See, Capture, Inspire. We're going to talk about that name too, but before the break we were talking about his inspiration and how Mickey, I had an opportunity to meet Mickey and I had dinner with Mickey, and Mickey sounds real good when he's singing like Barry White.
I know, right? Yeah.
And I can see why he was such an inspiration for you. Talk a little bit about the importance of someone that, not necessarily that you're shadowing, but that you can look at and say, he did it, I can do it too.
Well, for young men, it's always easy for us to just stray.
Yes.
And if we have a positive figure within the household, or not even within the household, just someone you can look up to that is doing something positively, that can bring a young guy a long way.
You better believe it. Yeah.
And then from that,
yeah.
Make it sweet. That's it. Yeah.
So thank you, Mickey, again. Now, the phone lines are open, 451-9788. And we want to touch on, if you've got an experience like Mr. Kendrick Williams here, and you have a dream, or you followed your passion in it, and you want to launch your own business, or perhaps you've launched your own business and you want to talk about it, call us in the studio, 451-9788. And while you're doing that, we're going to read a few of the messages that are coming in, and thank you so very much. You guys are blowing up the switchboard, if I'm not telling my age here. All right, we've got let's see, is it Vina Augustine that says hot? Yep, sure is. We've got Kyle who says true inspiration. Yes, he is, Kyle. Thank you for that. And he also says you're an inspiration for those of us who want to pursue our passion in the field, especially if we want to transition, he says, into owning our own business. He thanks you very much for continuing to do what you do. He says continue to do that. Thanks, about Kyle. That? I know, right? Yeah. And then there's Tanzania, and I could be pronouncing that wrong, and I'm so sorry if I am. That says, Kendrick, I am here. And she says, well said, bro. And there is Arlette Richards. Good night, Dr. Tongie. Interesting show. Well, thank you very much. I know you've got a story to tell. I'd love to hear your story too. Now there's Seagay, who says, preach it. Ha! I know that others I think that's Mickey,
I think that's Mickey right there.
Is it really? All right. You're on air with Dr. Tongie and Kendrick. Hello?
Hello?
Did we lose him or her?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Wonderful. All right, so who are we speaking with this evening?
Kayla.
All right, so Kayla, what's your contribution or your experience?
Beg pardon?
What's your contribution to the show?
Oh, I just wanted to give an encouragement.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so very much. So what do you do?
Beg your pardon?
What do you do? Are you in business? Are you looking to go into business?
No, I'm a student.
Okay, very good. So what are you gleaning from this gentleman that just kind of launched himself in the deep here?
What am I getting from?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say to him to continue pursuing his passion and being an inspiration to the youth coming up who have their eyes set on the same path. Same path.
Oh my gosh, you gave me chill bumps here, right? Thank you so very much. You sound like you're just an astounding person. Thank you for sharing.
Yes.
Thanks, Kicks.
Yes, you're welcome.
Oh wow, how about that? Yeah. You're an inspiration, dude. We also have Cassandra that says most patient and supportive photographer. Sounds like she's had some business with you, huh? And then Woodfire, who's saying the kingdom is real. It sure is, Woodfire. You're part of it too, dude. Wow. So you're getting the accolades now. What do you do with that? Do you sit on your laurels and just say, hey, yeah, they're coming in, I knew I'd make it? Or does that make you even more hungry?
Makes me hungrier.
Yeah.
What some people don't know, I went through a cohort with St. Lucia Youth Business Trust.
Okay.
Went through a grant process for.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. Caller. Hi, caller. You're on there with Dr. Tongie and Kendrick. Hello. Did we lose him? Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Hi. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, you're on there with Dr. Tongie and Kendrick. How are you? Hi. What's your contribution or experience?
I want to talk to Dr. Tongie.
Okay, this is Dr. Tongie.
Okay. I want to talk to Dr. Tongie, please.
Yeah, this is she. This is Dr. Tongie. You have me.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Good.
Good. Who are we speaking with?
I love the show.
Oh, don't you dare make me cry, you pretty baby. Thank you so much. I love you. I really, really do. What school do you go to?
I love you.
I love you too. If you tell me your school, I'll bring you some cupcakes.
It's me, Kaden.
Hi, Kaden.
Hello.
Hi.
I see your show.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
I like your show.
Okay. All right, Kaden, I'm talking with Mr. Williams, and I want you to kind of listen in to what he's saying, okay? We're learning some things that we could do to make our lives better. Hello? Okay. How cute is that?
Yeah.
Look, you're even inspiring babies, man. Come on.
It
Oh
keeps
my
from generation
God.
to generation.
Yeah,
right?
it does.
It passes down.
They are coming in. We've got Deborah Gillen that says, with God, all things are possible. Keep the faith. Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you.
I love you so much, man. Thank you, thank you. And Woodfire says, we are taking over.
Oh, yeah, we are.
I love that. Which we're segueing into when I spoke with you.
Yes.
And I'll never forget the evening, and you wrote it down, and I kept it. You said, I'm going to change the world. What did you mean by changing the world?
What I love as well, documentaries.
Yes.
Someone always have a story to tell.
Mm-hmm.
So we document it.
Yeah.
And that's how you start, the positive change.
Absolutely.
And hey, that's exactly what we're doing, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
man.
that's what we're doing. That's one person at a
We
time.
really are.
Yep.
You know, I liken you to someone who literally, you just won't give up. You just will not quit. I mean, we talked one day and we were talking about funding and you were with a program. Tell us about that program, because it was really instrumental in assisting you to get here.
Yes. It's a social enterprise incubator.
Okay.
First time I've ever heard of social enterprise. To my knowledge, it was just charity.
Oh, come on.
You know, you have a non-profit organization and you
Okay.
don't make anything, but you know, you give off often. And growing up, I was like, how do those people make money?
This is you.
They give out things.
Yeah.
So how do they make money? How do they go and buy groceries and stuff?
For sure.
But going through the program, you can benefit from both ways.
Absolutely.
And the way you give back is by training or hiring or helping. And yeah, I do work with some young guys.
Okay.
Yeah, and they love the field.
Really?
And it's easy to work with them.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have the exact knowledge as to what.
For sure.
But they're great at shadowing. They watch, they learn.
Yeah.
And hey,
yeah.
even for the graduation for the incubator, I had my beneficiary do pictures for the entire ceremony.
Oh my God.
You know? And just to watch him do what he's doing, it was like, that was just a great feeling.
Absolutely.
You know? It was just a great feeling.
So,
and if I can do more like that, you know,
you would do it.
It's even better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, now we're talking of the glory. You guys are seeing the glory of everything that this man has had to go through. But you know how we do it on Talk to Tongie. Let's talk about those instances, or were there ever any instance where you just did not want to continue doing what you were doing? Were you ever at the point where it looked like it just wasn't going to happen? And if so, what feeling did you have to fight through to get here?
It was towards the beginning of when I started. You know, it feels good when someone can tell you you're doing great job.
Yep.
And I'm seeing I'm doing work.
Yeah.
You're making the money.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting any accolade in the sense of, hey, Kendrick, you're doing a great job. You know, clients are talking really good about you.
For sure.
I had to hear that from people outside of the office at that point in time.
Okay.
And that kind of, because I'm saying my salary is not anything to talk about. And you know, that's the driving factor for me then. I'm young. I'm looking for a career path.
I get
and I'm
guys.
choosing that.
Right.
You know, and if I have to do that, I mean, a little thank you there would really do good.
For
so
sure.
it started like that, and then I left the shop. I went into a call center.
Okay.
And I just wasn't feeling comfortable.
Wow.
So I found myself at it again. You know, so it's like a jump in, jump out, jump out until I jump back in and I stayed.
Wow.
I kind of really found that love when I started working for the Visitor Channel in 2010.
Is that right?
I was 19 going on 20.
Yeah.
And oh boy, that transition from photography to videography.
Yeah.
And I was programming, you know, on those old school Casablancas
for
and them kind of things, you know?
Right.
Thank God it's not those big tips you have to reel over and try and cut. I say, hey, I'm too young for that. But I learned a lot then from Andre Alexander and Larry Bain.
Thank you.
These guys actually, they lit the path.
Wow.
And I learned a lot
wonderful?
under them.
Wow. Now, you said something that I'm sure any business person or entrepreneur have experienced at least once or twice or maybe 3 or 4 times. You jumped in, you jumped out. That jumping out of what you love doing into something that you had to do, what made you say, okay, I'm doing this, yes, I'm getting paid, but this is calling me over here? What do you do when you're torn between two things?
There's something you always say. And it's a pop. Well, I'm not sure if I may get it correct, huh? Okay. But it's like, if you're doing something and it's your passion, you don't feel like you're working.
Yeah.
They have a lot of us that work just to make the money, but we're not satisfied, we're not happy.
Right.
That would just be a burden.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I chose a passion and I wanted to make it a, you know, my path.
For sure.
That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
It never felt like working at all.
Didn't I tell you? I told him once, become the work.
Yes, yes, that's it. That's it. Become the work. So it's never
You'll never work another day in your life.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what you do. There are times, you know, and I don't sleep sometimes at night when I'm belittled with so much, right? And I'll text you at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and you'll respond immediately, and I'm like, oh dear God, did I wake you up?
I'm working.
No, I'm working. And I'm thinking, but I thought I was the only person that did that.
No, we have shows to put out, right?
Oh my
we have
gosh,
shows, yeah.
absolutely. Yes. Now, you are a procurer of sorts, because when I say procurement, this man knows everybody on the island. And everywhere we go, they're saying wonderful things about you and even behind your back. How important have you learned that your attitude or what you're doing really does matter when it's making sense to other people? Because what you do for other folk, you know, sometimes if it's good, they'll say thank you, but they won't tell anyone. But if it's bad, they'll tell 10 people, and 10 people will tell 10 people. How important is attitude for you?
It's very important. And what I try to do most is just be honest.
Yes.
If I cannot do something,
yes,
I cannot do something.
Yes.
If I see you saying, okay, let's do that, and I see it won't fit, I would tell you, hey, this might be, we may have a banter.
For sure.
But at the end of it, we will figure out something and go down that one path where we both will work on something that will be satisfactory to you. So.
Have you ever had a client where it just did not work out? And I mean, we don't have to go into details. It's a family show. But have you ever just not, it just didn't gel?
I had a few. At the end of it, it still worked out. I'm not, well, I got a positive feedback immediately, but I'm not sure what was said after.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I didn't get callbacks.
Okay.
But, yeah, I've had some experiences where clients just don't like what's there.
For sure.
And I'm young going through it. I'm still learning, so on and so forth. Because, you know, whilst I was doing that, I was doing my little side hustle by doing the same thing, trying to build up myself.
For sure.
Clientele, my network, etc.
Absolutely.
And not all the time you will hit the nail on the head.
Absolutely.
You know, there will be a lot of times you fail.
Yeah.
But you learn from these.
You said something that's so, it speaks volumes. And I know we have to go for a break, but you said there'll be times when you fail. And I want to speak on that after the break, because oftentimes we'll lose ourselves in the fall. I need you to stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
We have a call.
Oh, very good. I'm sorry. I was waiting on it. Forgive me. Oh my God. Okay.
I think it dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No worries. All right. So I guess we're not going to go for a break. Let's go. Let's continue.
Let's go.
Let's talk about this fall until our caller calls back. Caller, you're welcome to call back, okay? What happens in a fall? What makes you get up and try again?
Well, like I said, it was a passion for me.
Yes.
So my driving factor is I have to get it right. I have to. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I look at that in a positive way. To me, there's nothing else that I can do because that has been my life.
Oh, come on.
So it's either it work or it doesn't work. What else would I actually do?
So there's no plan B for you?
No.
Oh,
no.
My kind of guy. No. In life, you know, sometimes we want a plan A or a plan B. If this doesn't work, we're going to do this. But then you find yourself being half-heartedly doing it, plan A, just to kind of get to plan B. But in life, when you're really serious about what you're doing, there is no plan B.
Nope.
And for me, I could easily say, well, if it doesn't work here, I'll just go back home. No, man, I've been sent, so I can't leave until the objective is fulfilled. And for me, it is inspiring and motivating as many people as I possibly can, hugging as many folk as I possibly can, teaching and doing whatever it is that I'm supposed to do with the time that I have, right?
Yeah.
So I get it now. There is no plan B, and you're absolutely right. Now, you spoke on, and we're going to get to some more folk that are chiming in. You got this board lit up tonight, man. All right, let me just. And Edwin says, "Be focused and go for your dreams." Thank you, Miss Ann. You're absolutely correct, Amundo. And then Vato Studios. Yeah, they're saying
Lenny.
Hi, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. And then, of course, Wood Fire is telling you true talk. And Tristan Noel.
Indian.
Yeah. Hearts and prayer hands. And, of course, Sige Biru.
Yeah, that's Mickey. That's Mickey. He goes by many names. Anthony, Mickey, Sige. And the list goes on.
Mickey says, when you do what you love and you love what you do, it doesn't feel like work. It's satisfying and rewarding.
Yeah. And that's what he did for many years. And that's what that's what I wanted to be like.
Yeah.
And that's what I am being like.
You're living proof.
Yeah.
And that's something, how you can have everything you need right at your disposal, and you took advantage of the situation, or should I say you took advantage in the opportunity.
Yeah.
Because that's what you did.
And I learned it up front. I used to work for Mickey at one point in time.
Oh, come on,
so
Mickey.
I saw firsthand how he handles business, how he deals with clients, you know, and yeah, the inspiration just kept going until I had to say, you know, that was me dabbling out of photography at one point, in, out. Yeah. Wow. I think now I have to teach him how to come back in.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, I do. And I didn't say that up front. The same place he worked for, doing photography, I was on job training at that very same place.
On.
But for video.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's why I learned how to hold a video camera, how to film.
Yeah.
You know, and as Lennox would usually say, the human tripod.
Yeah.
I learned everything freehand. No tripod. Short weddings with no tripod.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So shout out to Al Lubin. He was the manager at Video Ventures then.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and Wayne. Yeah.
Isn't that something? Thank you for all of these wonderful people that made such an impact on his life. I'm seeing that we need to go for break, so we're going to go for break for real this time. And we'll be right back, and we'll finish up talking to the man of the hour. Stay tuned. This is Dr. Tongie. I'm from a little town called Columbus, Mississippi, and I've come all the way here to show you exactly how you can live abundantly.
Fear is nothing. You hear me? You can do anything you put your mind to.
I'm your girl, Dr. Tongie. We're going to do life together. your girl, Dr. Tongie, and whenever I get ready for a show, I use the Toy Day food. The Toy Day food is a proud sponsor of the Dr. Tongie Show and Talk to Tongie. Your girl, Dr. Tongie, you know, from the Talk to Tongie show. Are you ready to maximize your business exposure? Of course you are. Why not consider placing an ad right here with me on the Talk to Tongie show on DBS? This is Dr. Tongie. I'm from a little town called Columbus, Mississippi, and I've come all the way here to show you exactly how you can live abundantly.
Fear is nothing. You hear me? You can do anything you put your mind to.
I'm your girl, Dr. Tongie. We're going to do life together. All right, we are back live and in color and in the studio. And for all of those who are sticking around until the end of the show, thank you so very, very much for being here. You have no earthly idea how you make me feel. Seriously, it's refreshing and very, very rewarding to know that we're bringing you content, all right, that you can relate to. And if you've got a story, man, and you want to be highlighted, get in touch with my EP. And he'll tell you exactly how you can be featured on the show as well. So we're here with the man of the hour, Mr. Kendrick Williams of See, Capture, Inspire. And before we go back to you, I want to say a shout out to Tanzania, yeah. All right, who says, based on what you've said, nothing goes unpaid for, and money is not always the price. Sweat equity. Keep up the good work.
Yep, that's true.
We know a thing or two about sweat equity.
Yeah, exactly.
How many times have we shown up and we're like, man, I sure wouldn't mind getting paid for this one. Shame on me. Now, so Kendrick, the name, See, Capture, Inspire. Talk about it.
Ooh. That was not even my doing. My name was Key Productions.
Okay.
I did a name search over 8 years ago.
Okay.
The name was available, but I never registered the business.
Wow.
Because I was working, so that would have been a conflict of interest. So I said, yeah, I can still do my little side hustle, but not register a business, just to avoid.
For sure.
Yeah. And when I finally came from the incubator, I was like, yeah, I'm full throttle because I'm not seeing that name anyway. So I'm going and signing the papers and stuff, and they're telling me I can't get that. My second option was See, Capture, Inspire, which I got from a really good friend of mine.
Wow.
Yes. I don't know where she got it from, but she was inspired me, and I guess that was just a calling.
Absolutely.
That name stuck.
I love it. I love the logo. I love everything about it.
Shout out to Lenny.
No way.
Battle Studios.
Thank you, Linux. So what do you want people to glean? What would you say are some of the most important things that you've had to go through that you could come back and tell maybe even your younger self or someone who's watching that says, hey, I want to do this? What would you tell them about starting the business, staying true to the business, and what that looks like?
Just one phrase. Stay hungry.
Stay hungry.
Stay hungry. Yeah.
Wow.
The hungrier you get, the more effort you put into it, the better you get.
Oh, I love that.
And the trickle effect is just...
Yeah. Absolutely. This guy, didn't I tell you were in for a treat? That gummit? All right, let's go to the board where we've got Deborah. Hey, Deborah Ewing says, my son wants to start his own business. What kind of advice can you tell him? Oh, that's a good one. He has to work, but afraid to step out there.
Yeah, that was me 2 years ago. I was procrastinating to start this for almost 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to work for anyone because I know where I wanted to go.
Okay.
The experiences were great.
Okay.
Was going through it, but I was like, it was around 2015, 2016. I was like, I just cannot do it. I'm not comfortable. It's just, I need to do this for myself. I'm seeing that if they can make all that and I'm the one doing all the work, why can't I just do it for myself?
Okay.
And I've been pushing this back. I had this fear. I had that fear. And it took one talk with you. One.
With who?
Dr. Tongie.
Oh, don't you dare.
Yeah.
Oh, don't you know.
All those times,
no,
yep.
No.
I was
really?
listening. Yeah. Fear will always hold you back. You wouldn't know what will happen if you don't take that step. So you take it, you have faith, swing it, go with it. You never know.
Shame on you, man. I swear I didn't put him up to say that, and I've got mascara on, and I know it's going to burn my eyes. But I was only telling you what I knew to be true. You know how many times I've started a business and I've shrieked back, but I kept reading in this constitution that I study that says, greater is he that's in me, in you, than he that's in the world. So my thing was, I can't be afraid because he's with me. So that was what I was trying to say to you. You can't be afraid because he's with you.
And then my cousin Sean, my best friend Dalton, my really, really good friend, I would say he's not even a best friend, it's like a brother, Melvin.
Yeah.
Those guys were just at me, bro, if I can do it, you can do it. Because Melvin himself took the same path. And that's another guy he looked up to as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew him from the time I was 15 years old, and we still tight.
Oh my God.
And he took that step. He was in the same thing, frustrated, and he's like, I'm doing all that work, and that's,
So just
and
do
now
it.
he's just,
wow.
he's doing it.
Wow.
So I'm like, hey, bro, I need to. Yeah, so.
Oh my God. Wow. I'm almost speechless now. Thank you, Kendrick. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for every tear you cried, man, and it didn't make you bitter, it just made you better. Thank you for every time you got a no and you got right back up, and you got a no and you got right back up, and now you're the one who can say no. How about that?
I'm still getting no's.
You are?
I'm still getting no's.
So, would you tell everyone before we go how they can stay abreast with you, stay in tune with what you're doing, or how they can hire you as their own videographer and photographer?
Well, I'm on Instagram and Facebook, See Capture Inspire.
Okay.
Or on my account, Kendrick Williams.
Okay.
Or you can WhatsApp or call me on 717-8704.
All right. That's what he said, man. Yep. That's what he said. So, any parting words? 3 things that you would tell someone right now that says, I got my camera, I'm ready, I put fear to the side, and I'm ready to get busy with me living the life I'm supposed to live. 3 things real quick.
Stay focused.
Stay focused.
Always practice.
Always
You're never
practice.
too old to learn new tricks.
Come on now.
I'm still learning.
I am too.
I'm still learning. And I'm learning from guys way younger than me.
Yeah.
So hey, you're never too old to learn.
And number 3.
I would always stick to that. Stay hungry.
Stay hungry.
Stay hungry.
Oh my God. Yes. I told you were in for a treat. Wow. I hope that we've said something that resonates with your soul, that makes you get up and want to do life. Please remember that you're not in this thing called life by yourself. You need other people. And if there's something that, I can do, 470-534-2216. I swear to you, I'll answer. Until next time, thank you, Kendrick, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, for making my dreams come true. Thank you, St. Lucia, for calling me one of your own. I love you to the moon and the stars. Bye-bye. This is Dr. Tongie. I'm from a
red